There they go. See you guys. They got me as far as they could. The pass was too high. So now I gotta wait for a hitch back up to the trail. All right, I just got dropped off. Very happy and fortunate to have been picked up by David. He was just, on his way to see his daughter and stuff, and he was kind enough to stop for me. So we're back to it. Well, in a moment I'll be back to it. I gotta get up to where the actual PCT intersects here, but this little turnout area, very familiar to me since I was here the other day, but actually I was here yesterday, but my bag is much heavier now. I heard that I'm going to be doing a lot of ridge walking soon, so fortunately the weather is not snowy or rainy or anything, or stormy. So back to it. It is somewhere around midday. I'm hoping to get maybe about 14 miles today. That'd be nice. Oh. Let's see. Oh, well, I wish I had gotten a little farther and I would have saw this. That would have been nice. At least to get the hitch, But yeah, check out the little art on the bottom. I was trying not to get the phone number. Oh, this is probably where they were. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it says Pacific Crest Trail right here. And they probably were just over here. I see. Yep. Well, yeah, it happens. Oh, check it out. You see, that's where I was when I came down. Yeah, it's nice. What a view. It's like a treasure map to Kennedy Meadows. I was just there a little bit ago. Well, I ain't going back. Unless there's actually treasure, then maybe. Yeah, so there's a better look at where I came from. Wow. Check that out. A lot of this was carved by glaciers and things like that. This is like a U-shaped valley kind of thing. At least that's what it said down at the Three Dams area. So pretty cool. Just amazing what erosion does over so much time. There we go. Looks like I'm going to that hill, up that hill, and I'm sure I'll be going up another hill after that. At what point does a hill become a mountain? Or if you're on a mountain and there's a hill, are you just climbing a mountain with a bump? I don't know. It's all mountains. It's all mountains. But, I mean, when you're on the mountain, it just looks like another hill. So, yeah. It's like you could make a mountain out of a molehill, but if the molehill is on a mountain, isn't it a mole mountain? There you go. Now we're starting to get into the philosophical things here. Mole Mountain. Oh, he was in like real low. That helicopter. It looks like there's smoke coming from behind him. But he came from the trees just over here, kind of like, he was really close over here. It was kind of weird. Yeah, he came from like just over here. Well, you know, on the other side of the hill here. So this is looking down at where I was, where I think my grandparents were. So you see, pretty sure they were like right there. And I was just over there. That's where I had to camp for the night. There's a parking lot over there. There's a little paved road that goes around the other side. There's like no phone service there, so we couldn't communicate. So I think that's as far as apart as we were when they got up here and then they had to leave. I just can't get enough of this view. Actually, I think up there is where I was when I started to come down. Then I went around there, down that way, blah, 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 up through here. Now that we've done a proper review, yeah, check out that. There we go. I gotta go. Yeah, it's a couple miles of up, but you know. So this is south then. I was right when I was looking that way. All right, so somewhere that way is the way I'm going. I didn't expect to actually go underneath this kind of landmark mountain. Been seeing it for a while, but look, the trail right under it. Man, this view is just freaking amazing. Can't get enough. Let's see here. Yeah, you can see the road down there. Yeah, look at that little ant of a car. Somewhere down there also. I don't know. Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to see them, but because the trail loops over there. But there was this couple and a dog that I met. They were nice people. The guy, he did half of the AT years ago, but he they were really nice. The dog was a little protective, but they're still really cool. But they were wearing orange, and I was able to see them from a distance a little bit ago, but now I don't know if I can see them anymore because the trail loops through those trees. But teeny tiny speck, you know. Man, look at that. Ooh, beautiful. All right, down there you can see maybe a helicopter. I am above the helicopter level. I don't know, maybe they're training or something. Maybe they fly out around here. You see it over there? Yeah, maybe they do training or something out here. So I just got to this point. Now I can see more mountains. Wow, look at those. So cool. Yeah, so pretty much the road goes down that way for a very long time, like 40 miles. And then that's when you start getting to a little bit bigger towns, not the small stuff. All right, you guys, I made it to snow level. Oh boy, look at that. Now, that wasn't enough for like a snow angel or a snowball fight or anything, but over there, yeah, there's enough snow there for it. I'm not gonna do it though. There's nobody out here to play with. Nobody to throw a snowball at. Maybe I will create Frosty the Snowman. What a crappy life you would be living right now. It's a little bit too warm for any kind of snow-based being to be happy. I'm up pretty high. I think I might be higher than I was yesterday. Let's see. All right, say goodbye to these beautiful mountains because I'm about to leave them. Let's say hello to some new friends, right? Emigrant Wilderness, Stanislaus National Forest. Well, I'm going to sit over here and I'm going to have myself a trail sandwich. I'm going to enjoy the view and then we'll continue. All right, so I just had my trail sandwich. I'll save the other two for like dinner. There's nothing better than a trail sandwich. You know that? It's like you've earned it. And it's the last bit of civilization you're going to see for a bit. So I looked at the map. I'm at 10,870 feet. To give you an idea, or at least to give myself an idea, when I was in SoCal, I think the highest point I got to was Mount Baden-Powell, and that was 9,407, I think. So I'm a little bit higher, and fortunately for me, I am a little more attuned to the altitude, because that's when I got my altitude sickness and all that, because I was, you know, at sea level for 2 weeks and then I went up. Stupid idea. It wasn't even an idea, it was just not a thought. But anyway, don't do that. Learn from me. And let's continue on the trail, because we have miles to go. Well, that crushes my dream of having a hang glider out here. There we go. Yeah, look at that view. Now that it's flattened out a bit, it's kind of pretty nice, right? I mean, it was nice going up too, but it wasn't nice on the legs. But it's always nice on the eyes. Okay, not always, but still. I'm enjoying it, regardless of the climbs. Actually, the climb up here was very well graded. So either I'm getting in better shape or it was just not a bad climb. Probably just not a bad climb. I love that the stream just looks like a vein of silver running down the hill there. It's pretty awesome. Continues on down there and on towards the road that I came from. All right, so it looks like we loop around. So there's what I was looking at earlier. And we're kind of going back to where I was even farther earlier. But this time, we're right in the ridges, baby. Going south from this top of the mountains as we can get. This top is, we can make it easy. Oh look, there's the trail over there actually. Looks like I snake around a little bit and then go up over that. There you go. Pretty neat, right? Look at that snow. Look at all that desert. Those desert mountains, those Sierra mountains. Incredible. Absolutely beautiful. And then farther down with the trees, we can see some of the trees are changing color. Getting yellow leaves down there. Yep. All right, now let me not bust my ankle. All right, this is where I came from. You ready for the reveal? What's beyond this pass? Oh boy, look at that. That is pretty cool. Look at that. There's a couple lakes down there. Wow, look at that. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Look at that. There's like a little spot. I bet you somebody camped right there. That's kind of cool. A little precarious, but you can't beat that view, right? I mean, maybe you can, but you know, if you're right here, it'll definitely do. Unless you die. Unless you just like roll off the cliff or something. But let's see. It was right there. I don't see any bodies. Maybe if you zoom in, you might see a couple bones down there at the bottom of the gorge. Man, that is spectacular. So I think on the map it said this is Latopi Lake. There's those two there that's connected. I don't remember the name of those. And the one down there, farther, I guess is much bigger than these two, or these three. But it's called Levitt. Either that or Leave It Lake. It's probably Levitt. But yeah. Take it or leave it, right? If I would have waited for like 2 more seconds, I'd be able to show you, or at least I would have saw, to comment on the path that I'm going to be taking that goes up the hill right up there. So I guess I'm not going down there. Man, that water looks so nice though. Very tempting. Very tempting to like swim in there, you know? So I know it's not a grandiose scene of mountains and stuff, but look at this rock. Look at how that, look at it. It's like, you know, there's like a rock here, a rock there, and a rock there, and it's all kind of, I don't know, fused together by another rock. It's just interesting. You know, something volcanic happened. Made it look neat. Me know no words good to describe. All right, so that's where I came from over there. There's that lake. Yeah, there we go. So I gotta keep going up that way. Yep, all the ups. All right, you guys. It is time for the first snow I'm gonna touch since Goat Rock, I think, in Washington. So it's been a little bit. Man, this is really hard. Oh boy, I'm gonna need my hands for this actually. Because it would be very slippery and that wouldn't be good. Okay, I made it just fine. Yeah. It was just like the shadowy spot was really like still icy. birdie. Alright, let's see what's on the other side here. So, it's starting to get a little later. It's like 3:30. So I think today is just going to be like a 10-mile day or so. Which, I guess that's not terrible considering it was supposed to be an Euro anyway, coming back, hitching and all. At this point in the adventure, 10-mile days just seem underwhelming, especially since I need to really make use of time and get through the Sierras before any storms come through. So yeah, 10 today, but we'll see how the elevation gain and drops will impact me on my mileage in the days to come. I am interested to see. See, this is like the test I've been waiting for. The Sierras have been on my mind since day one. Heck, even before day one. It was kind of what I was always looking forward to and always kind of, I wouldn't say afraid of, but like it was like I knew that this would be the point in which I would have to really push myself compared to anywhere else in the trail. I mean, there's been other points in the trail where I've pushed myself, but this is like the culmination. All right, new peak, new view. Another peak from another peak. Yeah, check that over there. That's pretty cool. It's very rocky over here. The little section that I just passed, it was just a desert of rocks. And I mean, there's a lot of rocks here too, but yep. Gotta be careful, gotta be mindful of the ankle and the knees, the joints and stuff. Yeah. Pretty lovely view though, I have to say. Look at that. Look at those mountains way up there. Wow. That, oh yeah, that is so cool. I didn't even get a view of the little lake and the stream down there. Wow. It is kind of hazy today though, over here. I wonder if there's a fire somewhere. So I'm looking at these bushes. I'm kind of thinking like, if I were an animal, that would be a convenient little home, you know? You got your shade for like midday. I mean, you'd have to find water. You got snow over there, but I'm sure you'd actually need like trickling water and a reliable source of it. But like honestly, some of these little bushes, it's like, yeah, if the sun was just beating down, that's where I'm taking my siesta. Check that out. If you see, if you like look really closely, you can see a little lake like just up there between the mountains. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I am digging the scenery here. All right, look at this, going down, zigzagging down. Look at all that. So strong it's blowing me over. It's a happy medium, right? See that I came from up there, the top of that hill, came down around all the way to here, and then continue on that way, and then it goes down there. From the top to the bottom here, I think it's probably like 1.5 miles maybe, give or take. So I'm gonna be kind of near a river tonight for my camp, so that'll be nice. Awesome. Yes, awesome. Some water and all that. You know, the hotel water just tastes terrible. Yeah, those chemicals and stuff. No, probably the taste of the pipes. I mean, I'm thankful for an easy fill and actually having water, but the taste is not preferable. Even with Mio, I put Mio in there and you could still taste the pipes. Anyway, let's keep going. I found myself with the trees again. Check out this leaning guy. Ooh, man. Very interesting, really. Being held up there. Okay. Very precarious, right? I know you were waiting for me to say that word. You thought I was going to say it the first time, but then I said interesting. And I followed up by saying it anyway. All right, so I only have 1/2 mile to go. It's 5:35. So I should be there around 5:50, which is perfect because I, you know, will have time to eat and set up my tent and hopefully maybe figure out a ghetto fix for my tent. You know, maybe get a stick. That's what my grandpa suggested. So I'll see if a stick works on that one part that just sheared off. You know, I'll enjoy the evening. I think today's like an 11-mile day. I think that's around what I'm gonna finish at. So not fantastic, but not bad. All right, just down there is the stream, and just over here is my camping spot. So yeah, I think right here this will be nice. Very good. All right, let's see how it turns out. All right, well, I set it up. As you see, the stick method didn't work. I couldn't find a stick that was flexible and strong enough. Dang. Stone Age tech fails in the modern age. It's all right, I guess. I'll try to make do. Maybe I'll think of something in the future. Who knows? But for now, I'm getting ready to fight my zippers. All right, recap for the day. So I started out a little later because I had to get a ride halfway to trail, and then I had to hitch the other part back up here. My grandparents' RV couldn't really make it up the hill because it was steep, but that's okay. I got a hitch eventually and everything worked out. I went pretty well above 10,000 feet today, and it wasn't bad, surprisingly. The grade up the hill was fairly nice, and my lungs are acclimated, so I'm not like dying of altitude sickness, so that's good. There were some fantastic sights. The Sierras and the mountains and everything, they look pretty great. I mean, I'm sure they look
even better snow-capped and stuff, but I think I'll prefer not the snow, you know. I think I'll try to slip by before any storms, if at all possible. But anyway, it was a good day, I would say. And even though I've been in the Sierras, today's day, what, 5 or 6, depending on what the zero did. Anyway, it was a good first official day in the high Sierras, I would say. So thank you, and we'll see you at the next one.